In class, we've been talking about value propositions and decision-making units. But how do they connect? We know that value propositions are the jobs to be done for your customers, and decision-making units include all of the individuals that are involved in the process of getting your product into customers' hands, specifically with purchasing it. As a reminder, that can mean anything from a parent buying the product for the child, who's the end user, or selling software to a corporation where you will need budget approval and committee approval and approval from an owner. So, how did the two connect? The job to be done for the end user, we've used the framework to find the functional, social, and emotional job that you are actually accomplishing. Does someone need to buy a drill or do they need a hole in the wall to hang a picture? But every individual in your DMU framework has their own unique job to be done. You have to repeat the process to figure out how your product and how selling your product impacts the lives of these individuals. Because selling is human, and these are human beings at the end of the line. The result is something incredibly complex. You'll find things like the job that you're doing is to build reputation for an individual, or it makes your primary influencer feel confident, or it avoids lawsuits, which keeps someone up at night, or it's just annoying to do. Figuring out and determining the job to be done for each DMU role and each individual in the process will directly impact your sales. It will allow you to make a first sale. And as your company is growing, it will allow you to optimize the pipeline because this becomes the language that you use to communicate your idea, your solution, your value. As a recap, each DMU has its own functional, social, and emotional jobs to be done. I know I just listed a few for this example. And your job is to go from, I think this is what the job to be done might be, to actually collecting evidence to prove it, because that will fuel your sales and your sales optimization and your communication strategy. And evidence looks like customer discovery, and evidence looks like customer conversations. And that's the connection.